Khamzat Chamaev has been very vocal on social media since his two very impressive wins in the UFC. Recently called out a bunch of top name fighters in the UFC. He posted this on his Twitter saying, "I'm getting bored. Please Dana White give me Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal, Conor McGregor same night. I can smash all these guys. I'm not cocky guy, I'm just confident. I understand if they don't want to fight me." Conor McGregor responded back saying, "I accept." Khamzat Chamaev responded back saying, "Beg me." He ended it off with, "Call your uncle Dana White. I will be ready." A 3-round flyweight bout between Jessica Andrade versus Jessica Andrade has been targeted for a UFC card on October 17th. Jessica Andrade is coming off a unanimous decision loss to Cynthia Calvillo, and Jessica Andrade is coming off a split decision loss to Rose Namajunas. A 3-round heavyweight bout between Alexander Volkov versus Walt Harris has been targeted for UFC 254 on October 24th. Alexander Volkov is coming off a unanimous decision loss to Curtis Blaydes, and Walt Harris is coming off a TKO loss to Alistair Overeem. Tony Ferguson, in a recent interview with Ariel Helwani, speaks on how he dealt with his loss to Justin Gaethje.
I was thankful. I gotta be real. Like, it's like there's no more hype. Like, everybody else can have so much hype behind it. I mean, I've had like some win streaks that you don't even know in wrestling, football. In football, we were like 27-1. We won state. So I mean, like, I can count on my hand in high school wrestling how many times I've lost in 2 hands. So I mean, like, win streaks don't matter to me. They really don't. Like, if I was really big on win streaks and everything else like that, then I would be like some arrogant, you know, like just who I'm not. I just don't care about that kind of. For me, it's always about bettering myself to the next time, or trying to get to that level where I can picture it in my head, but I will never get to that level. It's f***ed up, dude. I'm always throwing salt in any of my wounds, which is like my game. I call it my game. I'm always throwing salt in my game. The one thing you'll never see me do is taking a knee in my academy. You'll never see me sitting on my ass or taking a knee, because I say air is up. I'm always moving. How's your cardio so good? Because I'm moving around. I'm working. I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing. I'm not worried about scratching my nuts, looking at TV and, you know, being in the academy. No, I'm by myself, busting my ass, moving, doing my own, constructing everything, doing it the way that I was taught. I'm taught to be an athlete, to be at an elite level, to be able to adjust on fly, win or lose. If you lose, you have to make the adjustments. You win, you make the adjustments. You worry about those win streaks, that's when you start, like I say, you start floating up in the clouds, and then boom, eventually what? You're gonna hit something and pop, there you go.
Today is my I don't give a day. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Most of my stuff I still have to do. If you don't know, now you know, and I gotta make a phone call. That's it. So I saw the commercial for Papa John's. I love me some Shaquille O'Neal, and this is the Shaq-a-Roni pizza. I gotta tell you, when you get it in person, it looks like a regular pepperoni pizza. Doesn't look like the commercial. Sorry, Shaq, I love you, but it doesn't. But I'm gonna try that.
Joseph Benavidez in an Instagram live gives his thoughts on his second loss to Davison Figueiredo.
I always like to just visit you guys and go live after my fight, which is funny because I know my fight was a while back, 10 days, and there's already been fights since. But honestly, coming back from Abu Dhabi was a whirlwind, and didn't even get on a proper sleeping schedule for a while. Plus, it was just honestly a hard time. Didn't feel, you know, still don't feel at peace, but I just, that little amount of like embarrassment that happens after a loss, especially like that, it was just too hard for me to come on. But here, and just wanted to greet you guys and tell everybody thank you. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate that. And yeah, just doing all right, ready to get back in there. And didn't go how I went, and that's something I think I'm gonna have to like live with forever. That'll always bother me, and that's tough. It's a hard cross to bear, but I'll be good, you know. I'll be good. That's something I'll just have to do. And I'm just excited to get back in there. Said after my fight that I probably just want to do one more fight, but who knows? As long as I'm having fun, that's what I'm going to keep doing. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I was only in this sport to really be the best. And, you know, so it's like, what's the point of just fighting 10 more times? But hey, you know, I'll hit one more if I feel good after. We'll do that again, because now I think it's really about having fun and liking what I'm doing, and I always do that. I got a great people around me. Thank every single one of them. Thank the UFC, obviously, giving me another opportunity. That was great. And speaking of that, is just like, I actually feel better right now, even though it was the toughest weight loss of my life, and like I said, a loss that I'm gonna carry forever. It's because it's permanent now. Like, the hope I think I carried throughout most of my career, even when I lost my first title shot, second title shot, third title shot, like, there was a hope that I had. But now it's tough, man. Like, it's kind of over that part. Like, there's not a title to hope for, so that's kind of hard. And that's the stuff that I'm saying I'm gonna have to live with forever, and that's tough. But honestly, physically, I feel a lot better after this fight. Even though I think it looked pretty bad, I didn't feel physically bad at all. You know, I got 3 tiny little stitches on my head, and I was actually just really grateful for that, because we had a long flight back. We flew back from Abu Dhabi probably 5 hours after the fight, and I was honestly just grateful that I was healthy and felt okay on the flight. My last fight, I had terrible repercussions, very uncomfortable for weeks, concussion symptoms, dizziness, everything after the last fight. So physically I'm doing better, but also mentally, this one was a little easier to be at peace with, just because all I wanted was a fair shot. That's it, you know. Nothing's guaranteed in this sport. Just because I got another fight didn't mean I was going to win, and I knew that. I did everything I could, but I wanted a fair shot. What's hard is when you lose, like I did the first fight, and, you know, you don't have control of it. You know, you feel it wasn't fair from the beginning with the missing weight and the headbutt really stopping me in my tracks. So I just wanted a fair shot, and I'm thankful I got that. So it's a sport, you know, and a sport, someone wins and someone loses, and I've lost before. You can handle that because you got a fair shot, and I feel like I didn't leave any stone unturned. I felt really good in there. I felt present. I felt great. We had a great, you know, plan and great training camp going in. You know, we fought at 5 in the morning over there, and I was doing everything I could to adjust to the sleep, and I really felt like that was giving me an edge. So, you know, there's no complaints, honestly. Like, I was just glad I got a fair shot, and Figueiredo caught me early, stayed on me, and did a great job. So I'm impressed by him. Looking forward to see how the rest of the division plays out now, with that, and how that's gonna look. But, you know, it's good that everything's continuing to go on, and I'll be there as well. I definitely want to fight somebody in the top 5. You know, that's just what I do, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Other than that, that's all. I honestly just wanted to show my face and tell you guys hi. Like I said, the sleep schedule is really hard. I mean, there's a bit of embarrassment that goes along with, you know, losing that way too, and that's hard. But honestly, you guys have just been great all the way through it, and that's why I really like to get on, win or lose, and just say thanks, show my face, let you guys hear, you know, directly.
All right, so running for Huntington Beach City Council, I'm in 100%. I'm doing this, and I'm gonna make it happen. I just had a meeting with the Huntington Beach Officers Association, and it was a great meeting. I have another meeting with them, so they all gotta know that I'm on their side, and I'm doing this for the community of Huntington Beach. It's very, very important to me. Not just for my kids' future, but for the future of the community of Huntington Beach. Very, very important. So Tito Ortiz, City Council 2020. I'm gonna win this. I don't lose. I'm here to win. In it to win it, as they say, and do it the right way. Just continue to make Huntington Beach great.